cornered Grandma in the living room, and I want to get some of her innermost feelings. Mother, that day that Grandpa was telling us about, when he was fixing the window and you were the mail carrier, and the magic moment when you both met, tell us how you felt and what you thought about him.
Well, I thought he was a nice fellow. I called to him because he was fixing a window and told him I had some mail, and I'd like to talk to him a minute to see if he was Clem too, because that was an empty house and they were fixing the window and you knew they were moving in. So he told me, let's see, now wait a minute, I gotta get it.
He agreed that he was indeed Clem Toon then.
Yes.
And so
I said, "Are you Clem Toon?" And he said, "Yes, I am." And I said, "Well, I have 3 letters for you." And he said, "Oh, you do?" And he came to the side of the buggy and I handed them to him, and oh, it's Halloween, isn't it? And these are invitations to parties. I said, "Yes." And I thought, right now, well, he's a popular guy. Must be all right.
Oh, on wedding days, there are always so many hassles. Tell us all the stories about your wedding day. Got your suitcase packed, ready to go to the temple.
I got my suitcase all packed with everything in it, and I was sure that everything was in it.
Good.
So then I got in bed and tried to get back to sleep. And that was about 2 a.m.
Oh. And what time then did you have to get up to go to the temple?
Well, we had to be into the temple at 7 o'clock. So that didn't leave much shut-eye for
Not
me.
much sleep.
Well, we were in a truck, weren't we?
Yeah. All right, so you didn't have much sleep and you got to the temple. You finally got to the temple.
Yeah.
And then who was it that performed the ceremony?
Patriarch Hiram G. Smith, wasn't it?
No. The patriarch of the church.
The patriarch of the church.
That's special to have that man.
Mm-hmm.
And so what family members were present at the ceremony?
My father was there.
All right, now let's go back to the temple ceremony. I remember of hearing about that kiss over the altar. Let's record this for posterity.
Kiss over the altar.
The kiss over the altar. Now, how was that?
Well, I believe I kissed him on the nose. I was so excited I couldn't find his mouth, his lips.
Right. Okay. So you had to do it again.
So I had to do it again and do it right.
Good. I'm glad that brother had you do it right.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect. So it was very late when you got back home, and you'd had no sleep and no breakfast and no lunch.
Yeah.
But you were about ready to fall on your face.
But oh, I was so glad to see when that platter of chicken came to the table and we were all sitting around. Here came the nice chicken and got a piece of that, and I just quit being hungry then.
Well, you should.